That's cool.
Okay.
I mean, it ain't like it's gonna be silent when we come on anyway. I mean, shit, we talking.
And welcome back to another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 38. We're back, people, back here for another week. How y'all boys doing tonight?
Pretty
Living.
good. Yeah.
Living good, good life. Everything's good.
Sure.
If you living, you good.
y'all, have y'all seen any exciting news going on this week?
Uh, besides what
How the boss came
Nintendo
across.
Direct been dropping. That's about it.
That's all I know.
The what dropping?
Who, me or Chris?
You said besides the somebody was dropping. I didn't hear what you said.
Nintendo Direct. No, they did they
Oh,
sneak peek and previews today.
oh, yeah, yeah,
Friday.
yeah. Yeah, I also seen the iPhone. The iPhone did their preview this week.
Why would
They took away the screen, and now you got to pay for the screen.
Nah, but they did
So
make
these
like
phones
the
have to-
thinnest. They did make like the thinnest iPhone ever. It's called the iPhone Air.
Cool.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That
Is it more
would
fragile?
make it even easier.
It's an option, right? Like it's an option that you can buy. I think it's like three options. You can buy like the iPhone Air or the Pro, the Plus, and then it's another variation too. I think so. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
four options.
They get thicker as you go through the options.
I mean, yeah, I think so. um, but I did see that. I did see that Chainsaw Man came out with a quote unquote season two for. They did two compilation episodes. I guess like I think it's like an hour, about 30 minutes, so you can get through season one. I'm assuming. I don't know if it's any new material added to it. But yeah, I'm definitely, man. Like when Chainsaw Man season two come out, that's definitely gonna be some hype. What's going on, Black Love by Design? Hey, Beer Gang of Anime. What's up? What's
I
going on?
know you've been waiting to hear it. Top of the morning. Glad to see you again.
Top of the morning. He's back. That's
Yeah, I'm
awesome.
about to pick up on Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. Oh, you never watched it?
I mean, remember we watched like I might be 4 episodes. Like I'm not gonna act like I remember them. So I definitely have to
Yeah.
start from the beginning. But maybe like 4 episodes deep. Whatever that. Nah, I may probably be past that. Oh no, I waited way past that. Maybe I might be a lot further than I think I am. But I'll start back from the beginning though.
Yeah, refresh your memory of all the events that took place. You
Shit.
ever catch Chainsaw Man, Fry?
Oh yeah, definitely. I loved the first season. It was great.
Oh, nice. Did you read the manga too?
I have not. No.
That's
That
surprising.
was after my manga era where I was reading like everything.
Well, that brings me to the introductions. We got Dap over here, the anime review antagonist. Some say he should skip Bayless of this anime review thing. If he watches something and he doesn't understand something, he will give it a bad review. And then we got Fry, the manga guy. This guy will give you spoilers, unbecoming of him. When he thinks that somebody needs some information, he will drop a spoiler bomb. And then I'm your boy Jay Sama. We're live tonight on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch. So if you're out there viewing, you think you're agreeing or disagreeing with our opinions tonight, let us know something in the comment section. We'll bring your comment up and we'll talk about it. Yeah, man. But so before we get into these anime tonight, y'all got anything you want to bring up?
Not this one.
Nope.
No, we all good. Let's get into this fire anime tonight, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, know what we got? Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 9, Destiny. Kaiju number 8, man. This is my jam, man. But I feel
And
like
jelly.
these, huh?
It's your jam, but it's not jelly.
It's not jelly, man. I feel like these past two episodes really could have been like a little bit condensed down. Um, but whatever, we get kind of like a part two of the small um you know kaiju killing incident with what's his name? Is it Renu? Yeah, Renu, the Iceman.
Yeah.
Which I still don't really quite understand how he's able to materialize ice you like through his body and stuff like that. Like I really don't get that. Because he started out with ice bullets and now like he's able to like generate a like Drake with
Oh
the
my
ice
gosh.
techniques.
Yeah. Uh,
But how are you guys liking this episode, man?
I liked it. I like. I don't think these past two have been like the best episodes, but I still liked it. I didn't like how like the last episode was called Wall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember.
so, yeah.
I didn't like how they finally said Wall in this episode. They like the whole last episode was called Wall. That was what it was about. Was this guy overcoming his wall? But he never says it until this episode. So it really is like a part two of the last episode. So that part, like I will admit, it's not the best. But otherwise, like I kind of like it where like I don't know, like getting to see there at the end with the vice captain and Kafka. If I remember right his name. Like I thought that was a good moment. And then
Yeah,
also,
I enjoyed that dialogue.
like it was just them, the vice captain being like, "Look, we'll train you up so that you don't have to use it all the fucking time and all that type of stuff." Like I thought that was cool. That was a good moment.
Teach you how to
I
fight.
knew
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I feel like they
Which I
didn't
mean,
get that from the academy though. Like one of his things they had to train for in the academy before he actually joined the team.
They train you to use the suit to fight
right?
that they all wear. Like that's when
Yeah.
they're releasing like a certain amount of their, which he can't use because of him being a kaiju, essentially. So
I guess the dog agrees too.
apparently, just hollering at
Yeah,
us.
but do you think he can't use the they call it out as a percentage of what is it, battle, what do they call it, like a battle
Might be like
battle
battle power or something
efficiency
like
or
that.
something like that.
yeah, so you think he can't tap into it because he is a kaiju,
That's what
or he's just
that's what like the vice captain said.
really?
Oh, is that
Oh,
what?
In that episode, like there when he's talking to him, like he's like, "You can't use the suit because you're a kaiju."
I thought he was more or less talking about like like his fighting style.
No, it was more about him just not like. I mean that was all like always instinctive. Because if I remember right, in the season one, like that was also like an issue that they talked about.
Nah, they just, I mean, like they made it. They made it so like it illustrated that he could only use like 1% because he was just like a weak human, right? And he was old too, and like he never was able to like tap into any more battle power strength using the suit. But I don't remember that directly correlating because he is a kaiju though. But I mean,
Well, that might have been like they were thinking, because at that point they didn't know he was a kaiju. So to them, they're just thinking, "Oh, he's just a weak human. He can't do this because he's just weak."
yeah.
Whereas now they know he's a kaiju. So like the vice cap, like I mean, the vice captain literally in this episode says like, "You can't use it because you're a kaiju."
Yeah.
So,
Also, like how he. Oh, go ahead.
well, I was about to say, so like that. I mean, that makes sense just for the fact like the suit's meant to enhance a human, to make it run super fast and jump super high, even when they don't have like this like the kaiju numbered suits or weapons. they're able to do these crazy, good acrobatics and shit like that. And that's supposed to be the suit itself helping them do that.
I don't know, man. I mean, unless you just say Kefka's just that much of a which he is that much of a different case. But I mean, what would separate the flick the hair back captain, the director? Well, okay, director I see is different too. Um, yeah, really, I guess it's just a flick the hair back captain. Like in a way, basically, I would consider him more like a hybrid because his eyes is literally the eyes of a kaiju. Like he literally has kaiju body parts in him.
Yeah, but we have no idea how his stuff works. Like, unfortunately, that we've never gotten an explanation on that. Like, I'm not going to argue on that one because we just don't understand. Like, we don't know. Like, maybe the eyes only work if he has the battle suit on. I mean, because again, every time he's used the eyes, he's been in battle. So, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, maybe we'll be able to find that out when the vice captain
look the way they look, because they didn't say they swapped out his eyes or anything. Maybe the reason his eyes look the way he looks is because he has a kaiju numbered battle suit.
I don't think it's a battle. I want to say his eyes are like one of the.
We have no idea because they've never explained it. So that could be a possible thing that's just a symptom of the suit over time.
That was because like they showed like they did show what the kaiju look like with all his eyes and shit, and they look exactly like his eyes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're right. But again, they don't tell us how it works, so I mean, it could be anything. I mean, I could come up with other theories for you.
Yeah.
I think Reno probably has the most questions because, like, yeah, we see him with the suit on, but like, unlike like the director, like we know when he was using, I can't remember his number actually, like his shields, the fist gauntlets and shit. Like we know when he had those on, he was using that kaiju powers and shit. With the flick back captain, he using this shit because his eyes fucking change colors. That's good because he fucking transforms into the motherfucker. Like we have other stuff that show like exactly when these people are using their kaiju abilities, but Reno, he just has the suit on
and apparently this thing's cold. I didn't really get his thing either. Like again, they haven't gone like super into like how it works, unfortunately, which I get. Like this is all make believe, so obviously they can't go into too much specifics, otherwise it makes it unbelievable. But it is a little wonky. Like I'm assuming his big thing is that the kaiju number weapon came from a kaiju who had ice powers, basically, and the suit essentially allows him to do that. Because he was freezing things just with like his presence. Because he didn't he do like a flash freeze thing? Yeah, his very presence things cold. Like I'm guessing it's something like that. Is he can also like thanks to the gun, like I guess condense it and shoot it out kind of like a blast. That's why it seems like a bullet now. And I'm guessing how they would try to explain it. But it is also like weird, like how exactly does that work? Like, but I don't know how.
I think they almost said that earlier because, like, I know we definitely talked about it last episode. Like, we seen use ice before he got the kaiju suit.
But he also know from, as I was saying before, we knew like when he would load it up, it would have the blue for the.
Yeah, which is like ice ammunition.
Yeah.
So for Curly Q, red Curly Q guy, that's about to be like the top dude. Did he have yellow brown? Because this shit was electricity, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, when he would load his up, you would see like yellow for his magazine. Because we had seen other people use the yellow ones before as well. He's not like the only game-based person. So,
yeah, I think it was kind of cool too that the captain was just like, oh, like he could be like just like me, right?
Yeah,
like
I was about to go in that too. Like I thought that was a neat way to show like he's not going to be some badass who can use the numbered weapons, but he still can be like a captain.
Right. Yeah. And turns it on when he needs to. And it was also funny. They were like, his percentage just went down to 5%. Now it's up to 45. Oh, now it's back down to 12. Like he was tripping all over the place and stuff too. Like I thought that was pretty cool seeing that.
Him being in the zone, wasn't it? Like if he was,
yeah,
his numbers would go high. Yeah,
yeah.
It just sounds like an adrenaline junkie to me. But, yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounds like, how like they say people in sports, they can enter these kind of like zones, for lack of a better word, and when they are, they're at their peak while they're playing said sport. But if they're not, in that zone, their skill level is supposed to significantly drop. Supposedly, I don't know how true that shit is. I am definitely not a sports person.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I heard the same thing too, though. Yeah, for sure.
So,
what else did y'all like about this episode, man?
I mean, I will say, I don't know if I should challenge this game for all of us to try, but I feel like somebody's gonna get fucked up. I feel like if you change, or not change, if you made Kaiju number 8 a drinking game, and you took a shot for every time somebody said any variation of the word strong or weak, your ass is gonna get fucked up. You cannot escape this anime without hearing that word at least 5 times an episode.
What is your point?
That word is said a lot.
I feel like we're like it almost feels like they're trying to like lead up to a montage or a time jump. Because we've had multiple episodes of various important characters talking about how they wish to be stronger. And I'm just thinking other, anime, a lot of the times when stuff like that happens, typically you either have this montage episode of all these characters, training and doing various shit.
Yeah.
Whether, I don't expect this time jump to be like several years or anything, but we might get like a couple months time skip, and supposedly everybody's, a badass now after those 2 months or whatever.
I fucking hope so. I hope so.
I hope that makes sense.
I hope shit gets. I hope shit gets real. I hope it gets real serious in a short amount of period. Because look, man, like also too, like they're doing this, like they're just out here doing training and shit, talking all willy nilly, and we know that Kaiju number 9 is out here knowing all their secrets and all their whereabouts, right? Like the sense of urgency needs to be taking place, and also I think the sense of like countermeasures or defense tactics when Kaiju number 9 resurfaces should be like a little higher, in my opinion. Like, people shouldn't be out in the fucking open, like, at a random bench thinking about getting stronger. But I get it's anime, whatever. But yeah, I hope shit gets real, and hopefully it gets real quick. And I'm down for like a montage, man, because what I don't want is another fucking Demon Slayer fucking training arc, 8 episodes of just
I would not want
training. Like I don't want that shit, man. I don't want a season of training, bro. Like give me that montage any day. So hopefully that's what we get with Kaiju number 8. And I mean it's a fast pace. It's a faster paced anime. They only deliver like 12 episodes a season anyway. So yeah, go ahead, hit me with that montage and shit. We're gonna be on episode 10. The next episode, like it's time to turn that shit into gear, my boy.
I honestly didn't think about that. If we're getting that close, I definitely bet it's gonna be a time skip thing.
Yeah. So
we'll definitely see. I mean, either we get a montage or hopefully I don't know how well that works with Kaiju number 8, but I like how in Yaba Legendary Samurai how they did their training montage. Like it was short, sweet. And then we see them use it when the time came. Like they can do it like that too. Honestly, they can make that work. That wouldn't be bad at all.
That was one of the good things about Yaba. The short and sweet training, and it made sense too. Like most of the time, it made sense, right? But yeah, man, what y'all want to rate this episode? I'm gonna give it a 7, man. It was all right. I mean, a 6 or 7. It was all right.
It'd be a low 7 for me too. I think.
Yeah.
Just because
I'm
it
saying-
does feel like part 2 of episode 8 is kind of my issue with it. So yeah, low 7.
Yeah.
I'll go 6.5. I'll go 6.5.
It has to be different.
Of course, Dap. I honor your 6.5, man. All right, let's move on to the next anime tonight. We got Gacha Kuda season 1, episode 9, the city of graffiti. In the great words of Young Thug, whoop de doo. This is how I felt like this episode was, man.
I love
Whoop de doo, man. Like I know it wasn't action or anything like that, man, but I just feel like the runaround and the significance of the graffiti user was just lackluster, man. Like, you know, it was this whole thing like, oh, you know, you got to get fitted for a helmet. Oh, well, you know, this guy, he comes in, he's just a freelancer and he's never here. And now we got to go to where, you know, he lives at. And then they get there and then it's just a whole little thing, you know, meeting the governor. Like, I don't know, man. It was like, okay, when I'm going to get to something that's going to be useful kind of thing. I don't know, man. I really didn't have much for this episode. What about you guys?
Man, it was definitely filler. Like, really and truly, if you take out, I believe his name is Gob, if you take out everything that happened with Gob and it just went straight to, hey, we need to find, I can't remember old girl's name, or boy, girl, I don't even know what gender the kid was. But if it just went straight to finding the kid and be like, hey, we need to get Redo's mask spray painted for protection, and you hook us up. Done.
What are you talking about?
They could have just went on and did whatever.
Spray painting the mask.
Say again, I didn't catch none of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you guys talking about? They're not spray painting the mask.
Yeah, that's how they get the protection. They were getting spray painted because their graffiti it was basically protection magic. Like, it introduced it that form of protection.
I don't think it had anything to do with like the mask itself. The big thing about the mask is they're just waiting on it to be made. So while they were waiting for it to be made, they were going to go to the graffiti place so that they could get the protection stuff. But from what I understand, it was going on like their body or / clothes.
No, the mask was already made. It was in Injun's hand. He was like, hey, I got the mask right here, but we got to get protection on it. And that's where they had to go get Gob to spray paint it, to put protection on it.
He did not have the mask made.
Yeah,
Like they literally talk about him having to wait for it because you can't rush the dude who makes the mask.
It was definitely, wasn't there? Like, I'm not tripping. Wasn't there definitely a mask?
Injun shows his mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his mask?
Yeah, Injun shows his own mask. So yeah, he's making you. I
could have sworn that was him. I could have sworn you were saying like, "Hey, Rico, this your mask. We just need to spray paint it, and we good." Like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
man, you should, yeah.
Like this is,
but the same
to me was like a preparation episode because they're preparing to go into no man's land. They have to wait for a mask anyways, so they're like, okay, let's go to Canvas Town, which. I really liked the name, especially once you get there and you see how the place is. I thought it was really cool. But you have to go to Canvas Town, and then they get there, and like having it where the graffiti dude just suddenly fucking was dead, which I get the point. Like it kind of sucks because it's like, okay, who cares? We don't really know this character. But I also saw the point of it was that it's supposed to show more about how the world is. Like people dying the way that dude died. Where it's supposed to be he got contaminated by basically too much of the trash or whatever, is just standard for them. That's standard life. It's not anything, special. It's just how people who live on the surface have to live. That's the point that they're showing, is they're trying to build the world a little more and being like, hey, this is everybody's day-to-day life. This can be expected from anybody happening.
They could have did that better. I understand the reason why he didn't wear his mask because he felt like it kept him from being more of a, I don't want to say freelancer, but it kept him from like expressing his art and whatever. Like I get that, but like I was saying earlier, they could have did all this shit with God not even existing, and they could have had it to where either maybe they stumbled upon some guys that got pollution poison out and about, and maybe they had to snatch them and take them back to Kansas City, or they could have just had like a random ambulance or whatever they use for like their emergency guys rushing some people in, and then you have Reedy who comes through like, hey, what happened to those? What's wrong with those guys? What's all that going on? And he's like, oh man, yeah, it's like they got pollution poison in it. And it was like they had the right gear to be out there. Like that would have came. I feel like that would have been better than what they just did, just killing off the character that they didn't even half-ass introduce the character. Like,
I think like not only are you introducing this common occurrence for a way people die, which yes, they totally could have done it any other way. I'm going to agree with that. They totally could have. But not only are you introducing the common way everybody can die, but then you're showing off how his sorcery works by going to Canvas Town. And the first thing we see is that they can just walk in, and all these guys with these two other dudes are like, I can't go in. What the fuck? Which was funny. I thought
that was hilarious.
Funny that it means that those guys planned on doing something bad, and yet no one does anything to them.
Yeah.
Or
it was weird.
Or here's a fucking thought. If this is an episode about them going into no man's land, well, you know what? Well, yeah, preparing to go into no man's land. They can't go in because the helmet's not made, and then they also got to get the protection magic put on it. Why wouldn't this episode be a perfect, I don't know, training episode? Like, we're about to go into no man's lands. There's all this trash monsters about. It's a dangerous place to be in. But no, they want to go to fucking Canvas Town. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like this could have been a perfect episode where Ryu? Well, yeah, one of the R's. Could have been a perfect episode where he hones in on his skills and truly kind of navigates more of his powers and stuff. Because at the beginning of the episode, instead of giving me the scissor chick, laying on his bed and shit when he was moaning, washing his hands and shit, like, come on, man. Like, this episode was pure filler, dog, and it wasn't needed, it wasn't necessary. And I think that they could have done more use of the time, because I'm for sure there's a lot more people that would agree, like, Redo exploring more of his, or exploring more of how his powers work versus going to fucking Canvas Town and just seeing, like, the world of people dying by pollution. Like, we get it. You know what I'm saying? I would have enjoyed that a lot better than what they presented out in this episode.
I liked this one. I personally liked Canvas Town. I like the people that we get introduced to. I like seeing that, they bring in this sense of, like, freedom and joy with Canvas Town that is interesting and neat, and it puts a little for the world that, because most of what we've seen down on the surface is just trash. Like, nothing really brings you any type of joy. It seems like most of people's lives are fucking miserable, and yet with Canvas Town we get to see that there's, like, this little jewel on the surface that where people still die in the standard way that everybody dies there. But it also, like, people find hope there. People find, like, an amazing place where they can, do their art or whatever, you want to do it or, like, say about it. But it's just a cool place. Like, that place would be awesome to visit. Not with the trash. I don't want to deal with all the trash. But like, the graffiti theme, like the city and the graffiti fucking everywhere. Like, I love graffiti, so seeing all that was cool as shit to me. Like,
yeah, I like graffiti too.
To visit.
I definitely like how they did in this anime. Like, I don't know why it looks so different, but like the graffiti really pops.
It really
in the anime.
Yeah, it's more of like it has like a Western tone on it.
Of course it does.
Nah, man. I just I just feel like I mean I enjoy the graffiti too, man. I just feel like they could have done a better job with this episode and gave it more meaning, man. That's just my opinion.
I mean, it definitely like getting rid of this character that you were introduced to for 5 seconds so quickly. Don't get me wrong, like there's definitely problems with this episode, and that's one of them. Like nobody gives a shit about that fucking painter, dude. Yeah. Like, is it sad somebody died? Sure, it's sad, but you don't really care. You don't know who he is really. You saw him for 3 seconds when he was jumping around because of an idea in his head.
Yeah, he's not like old man Neil. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's not. He's not like old man Neil. Like, old man Neil, he fucking hit. Like he died. That hit hard.
Yeah.
Like graffiti guy, no, sadly doesn't. I will say the new character, which by the way, yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a girl or a boy either. But the new graffiti sorcerer person, like I do think they're interesting. Like I love how they're fucking crying and then suddenly they're like, all right, done with that.
Well, I mean, a little more interesting thing to hit. I do like. I mean, they did throw some board dumps in there. Like we just seen the first vital treasure that can actually be transferred from one person to another. Like you actually can have a successor. So we do have that.
Technically, not the first. The first one we saw
was the
gloves.
Yeah.
Which they basically call out.
I mean,
like that we just didn't know that. We didn't know that they potentially could be, passed down or anything like that.
Hold on, which was the first one?
The gloves, the ones that redo or whatever.
Yeah, Rudo's gloves. Rudo. But I mean, but we know that we know it's part of the series though. Like it's whatever this series treasure.
But also, there was one thing I thought was kind of weird in this episode. Like in the very beginning of it, when you were talking about him moaning and shit.
Yes.
She did not bat an eye with the way his fucking hands were. She just basically said like looks painful or something. Like how common is going to be, or like is this like a known issue or something? Like what the fuck is up with his hands? I want to know what the hell is up with his hands.
He got COVID hands, bro. He got COVID hands.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if more of the team knows more about Redo than Redo knows about Redo. Because remember when sadly I don't have to call her the receptionist, the one with the chick with the glasses.
Yeah.
Like we still don't know what she saw for her to be like, whoa, what's going on with this guy or this kid? Like, so maybe she already told like a couple other people on the team and stuff just to keep everybody in the know, and because she has to report shit. And maybe she already knows what's on about Redo.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, man. Yeah. Be interested, man. What y'all? Oh, go ahead, Dap. Oh, what I was gonna say though. Go ahead, man.
Didn't they say something about the spirits again too on this episode? I was trying to remember that earlier. I felt like they talked a little bit more about the sphere and spirites in this episode too. Just a little bit, like it wasn't nothing crazy.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna think about the last episode.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the one before this one.
Yeah, because I
don't remember any in this episode.
They talked about the one woman who had seen multiple people drop from the spherite.
Yeah.
So that might be what you're thinking of.
Maybe.
Because I don't remember anything from this one, but that doesn't mean I didn't miss it. So
I feel like they were talking about like how that place was getting affected by the trash falling from the sphere. I mean, it ain't like everything getting affected by it, but I felt like they were talking about like specifically how Canvas Town was getting affected by it. I don't know. Maybe that was
one of the other cleaners, not the really big dude, but his partner, the one that was smaller. He makes like a snide comment about like again when the graffiti guy died, he's the one who makes a snide comment, basically being like, "This is common thanks to all the trash that gets dropped on the surface."
Gotcha. I mean, now that I think about it, I think the reason why I was thinking about the sphere was because again, the lore and the world building, we actually see another layer or another way on how to say communities. So I can't think of another word, but how other communities are protecting themselves or being protected within all the trash.
Yeah, the
Because of
dome.
because of protection magic.
Forgot about that too. Yeah.
So,
Good point, Dan. Good point. What y'all want to rate this episode, man?
This one's a 7 for me. It's not the best rated. Like I said, I get like some of your guys' comments on it, but I still thought it was pretty good.
I'm giving it a
6, man.
Oh, I'm giving this shit a 4. This is before this is below mid, bro. This is like a below mid episode. It's damn near filler in my opinion.
That's crazy. There's no way that this is the lowest rated thing. No way this is the lowest rated thing for this week.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even thought about if this is gonna be the lowest rated thing, but I did not like this episode at all, man.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's definitely good.
And look, man, five is not a bad score either. 5 is average. 5 is mid, man. This was below mid.
Yeah, you said 4. Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, in perspective, like 5 is not like the worst thing ever. But this episode's a 4, man. If you guys could pick one anime character to represent you, who would it be?
But like in general, or just from Togenaki? I mean,
that's Togenaki.
No, definitely not Togenaki. No, not Togenaki.
You got Togenaki on your mind, man?
No, I don't.
Turn it into that.
Nah, man. This is. I mean, it is a 4.
There's only one me.
There's only one anime review antagonist, man, and I'm not that. It's just that I like Gacho Okuda, man. I have high expectations for it, and I just feel like this past episode didn't deliver. But to answer your previous question, I'm going to have to say Vegeta, man. That's my favorite character in almost all the anime. Almost more than any character in Bleach. Almost. I'll let Vegeta represent me. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm sorry.
Did you say Mr. Popo?
Mr. Popo? What? What? Who said Mr. Popo?
No, I said what? I like Team 4-star Vegeta.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can see him being rated real high.
Who you got down?
Well, I don't know. That's a good one to think about, man. Like, there's not nobody to represent me.
Yeah, man. What about
Fuck it, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna say Joey. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Who?
Joey. Jinochi.
Hold on. You said Joey?
Jinochi, yes.
Oh my god.
Why are you saying Jinochi?
Sucks.
That's his actual name. His Japanese name.
Understood. You talking about
Joey?
You talking about
the same way? The same way you don't like. Yes. Yes. That's like the one I can think about all the time. I like his drive. He's like the only realist character, as in like just like there's not crazy ass plot armor. Like he's actually fucking playing the fucking game. He's got the drive. Like that's just the one character I like. I wasn't gonna say it's him. Like,
and not
cool. I wasn't gonna say
this is a favorite Joey code of mine, man. Oh man, I'm sorry, Yugi. I'm just a big piece of shit.
From the bridge.
No, he never watched the bridge, but he's talking about that moment where he jumped off the boat to get Yugi's Egyptian Exodia cards.
This is like the beginning, man, like, first 5 episodes, man. Yeah, man. He was so sorry to Yugi, man. He's just like, oh yeah, Yugi, I'm sorry, I'm just a big piece of shit. I don't know what I'm doing, Yugi. You gotta carry me, Yugi. I don't know what I'm doing. Joey,
man. That's not true whatsoever, man. Joey's like the shit,
He wasn't on that kind
Joey's
of
like
time.
Shin from Sakamoto. Nah, Joey's like Shin from Sakamoto days. He looks at Yugi as his mentor and somebody to be like, and he doesn't want to work with him because he's trying to be like him. He's trying to be good at dual masters like how he is. He wants to make his own way.
So who's your mentor in real life? Like, if you're gonna use Joey to represent you, you know what I'm saying? Because he has a mentor in his life. Who's your mentor in your life?
Okay, I'll answer that. And at the same time, I want to know who your arch nemesis is.
I'm
Who's
looking
your
at him right
Kakarot?
now. I'm
Who's
looking at him right
What'd you do to him, Fry?
I don't know.
uh, uh,
It's okay, man. We'll get back to it. We can get
I'll
back
just
to
say my dad. Yeah, I'll say my dad. I mean, it doesn't fit the way it works, but I'll say my dad.
it. That's cool, man. That's cool. What about you, Fry?
God, I don't know, man. That's a hard question.
You know, you want to say Luffy.
No, Luffy. No, Luffy's too happy-go-lucky. I'm not anywhere near that. I wish I could be as happy as fucking Luffy is. Luffy's happy no matter what the fuck he's doing. But nah, that ain't me. Probably Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. I always really enjoyed him. But I mean, he's a lot more violent than I am. His first answer is just to punch the person in the face.
I see you yell at people. That's Yusuke like.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Might even see you do a spirit gun at him one time.
Not the spirit gun.
Oh.
All right. So now that we answered that question, y'all boys ready to move on to the next anime?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got Clavetti season 1, episode 11, Fake Hero. This was a I don't know. I don't know if the writers were trying to do like a mic drop moment here at the end of the episode, man, but it just left me like, what the hell? As the young kids are saying, what the hell? I don't know what's going on, man. But what I will say, man, Drell is a problem, bro. Like, he is a problem in this show, man. And I did like how one of the things I was looking for in this episode, man, was I just kept hearing Dap in my brain, like saying, like, these fight scenes suck. These fight scenes suck. And I felt like, man, this episode, like, the fight scenes were actually decent, man. The combos, it wasn't kind of like it wasn't more or less like, how did you guys describe it? Like taking turn based. I don't think it was anywhere like near like turn based action sequences going on. Again, man, like, they had their complex moment towards the end. There was a lot of things being said by Clavettis. It was an interesting interaction with the Headless King. I don't know, man. I like this episode, man. It's more confusing than it is straightforward with this one. So I'll toss it over. I didn't want to say everything in the episode, but I'll toss it over to you guys now. Hold up, man. Hey, you know what, Dap? You know what, Dap? You're looking like you're giving me that confused face, man. Like what's up, man? Talk to me. You giving that confused look.
Yeah, I need something to quench my thirst, so refresh my brain cells and get me back energized. Because reviewing this one's gonna be draining.
What?
What's up, man? What's the problem?
Man, I'll start off with that fight scene. That fight scene was nothing. There was nothing clean about that. And granted, I probably should have went back and watched it. But when I was watching it on my TV, that whole fight scene looked like everything was going in slow mo. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why? I mean, I watched it again to see, but from what I was watching, because nothing else went slow. It was going fine all through the rest of the show. I had no problem with no other animes. That fight scene was stupid slow. It might as well have been turn based. It was
God,
stupid
man.
slow. I
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, that was that for me. But this episode was very confusing. Honestly, I had to go back to the last episode just to see why it picked up where it picked up on the first episode. It started off, Alicia talking to the queen. She's like, "Yeah, I got away from the guards so I can come have a talk with you." I'm like, "Wait, what? What? Y'all wasn't even like that. Well, I weren't even in the same vicinity. How did that happen?"
They were in the
So
same vicinity.
nah, when you go back and watch the end of the last episode, so you see Alicia get knocked off the wall after Drell does his little attack on the wall. She falls on the ground. She breaks her arms and her legs and flies some other body parts and shit too. She
Yeah.
regenerates that shit and then she starts bouncing up the wall. But the episode ends with her flying up the wall. Like you don't see her land yet. This episode starts off, she lands. You see the queen come running out the fucking smoke. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened to her guards because the
That sounds
guards
like
didn't get hit. Alicia got hit.
that sounds like a continuation from the last episode. You see her
It was, but
climbing the
like,
wall. You see her climbing the wall, and then like the next episode, she's actually on the wall where she's supposed to be at, man.
it's not like she landed though. Like she just was there, and the queen
okay,
ran up to her.
But it's
they
very
didn't.
easy
And
to
then,
assume that she already landed.
hey, I don't like assuming, bro. I like assuming for something that doesn't exist yet. I like assuming for the next episode that's not out yet. I don't like assuming for the shit I'm
Man.
already looking at.
Oh my god.
Okay, man.
I like to assume that the next episode will be hella better.
Okay, man.
But I'm just riding around nitpicking, honestly, man. I honestly didn't like what was going on with the Forge. Like, I'm not saying I don't like the lore shit they had going on. It's confusing as shit. We'll see how that shit unfolds. But like the whole like Clevantes can survive the fucking direct fucking heat energy source shit from I can't even remember what the item is called. But he couldn't survive that shit coming down from the chimney. Like I doubt the chimney's fire and heat compared anywhere near the direct forge.
Again, I gotta say
I,
that because he used that ability.
you about to say yes? You about to say what he said? The brighter the light, the darker the darkness. That shit, right?
No,
What you about to say?
he used like it showed it like the
He used the brick from the chimney.
and there was a little energy that was covering it, and you see it go down in a way where there at the end, like he used some ability or power, or, like I hate that magic is only done by fucking humans, but like basically he used magic to make it where it's heat and light, because apparently its big thing was it was shooting off really bright light apparently.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. Because everything before this was all about heat, not light. But anyways, the light from so he just used that power to nullify it enough where he could get close to it.
I mean, like you said, that doesn't make sense. We've seen heat and fire coming from the forge.
Like that's what I don't get. I don't get why it turned off. Because there at the end, when he's just walking away, it just turns off, and like the book falls down.
Yeah, because he was holding up the book with his dark shadow stuff.
Yeah, his ability. Yeah. But again, all the heat and light was apparently coming from this Gamora. And
yeah.
Yet,
yeah.
Like, why did it just turn itself off and then drop to the ground?
I mean, because it's a couple theories. One theory is that he dissipated all the heat and shit into the shadow realm, which he possesses. And the second thing is that maybe once the grimoire is revealed, then it's no longer, the heat or the forge anymore.
I mean, yeah, that could be it. I'm just saying, it's that part was kind of weird to me. It was just that it turned itself off there at the end. I thought that was a weird part. Overall, I do like this episode.
Oh yeah, I do too.
But I do think there was there are little issues. I don't think the fight scene is the best. I think it's better than
It's
a
not the
lot
best.
of the fight scenes that we've seen in the show so far. It is one of
Slightly
the
better.
better
Yeah,
ones.
it's not the
Spear
best.
guy didn't hold the spear in the horrible way that he did the one time.
That is facts. That is facts.
I did like getting to see like Alicia showing that she's not just, you know, a person with a magic sword. She can actually think through her battles. I did like seeing Drell apparently every time he opens a new eye, he becomes ungodly more powerful. Like at this point, he's like got the dragon arm and
like, he's a fucking problem.
Jewels in his chest or something. He's fucking weird. Like I don't really get. Also, I do like. I was right that he's getting whispered into his ear.
Yes, he is a thicker.
It's still like I'm still wondering like how much of himself he really is like really there, or if it's more he's been like puppeted for so long that
he's brainwashed.
That he's like I'm wondering if he's like brainwashed or something. Because the dragon or whatever like whispers and he just like okay and like moves on and starts doing what he said. Like it's so I listen to the voice type stuff. I'm wondering if he's brainwashed or anything like that. But
I don't think it's much of him because he got cut in half. I don't think much of him is actually him.
That's fair because I mean at this point he's just apparently Blood Icker. Like that's all he is the Dark Icker at this point. Which I mean we knew that though all the way from the Marble point because that's what he said. Like he said he sacrificed his body to turn to create the Marble. And so like we knew that's all he was, but it was still like weird to see. Like I mean he gets cut in fucking half and he just starts talking.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope. I don't give a fuck. That was dope.
I didn't quite get like Cleventis or however you say his name. Like at the end, he seemed so like
he was over it.
Yeah,
he was like over it, dog.
Like it felt like he was basically insulted, and I was just like what's like I don't like why do you seem so just like ugh about this situation? Like I don't really understand enough, I guess, to really grasp it.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I kind of understood, but like, I just didn't understand. Like to me, it felt like it was out of character of him because from what I understood, the book was made by these true humans, whatever the fuck a true human is.
Yeah.
And apparently they're manipulating the world of the humans and the dark beasts. So pretty much everything that's going on is of their control or by their design of some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. Especially when it comes to the heroes.
Well, that's what Cleventis was questioning, right? Like, definitely they're manipulating the humans, but Cleventis was questioning the fact where was his grimoire actually manipulating the dark beast as well, right? And he's not old enough to know or have seen the true humans either, right? So that's what that's what he was taken aback of. Like he was laughing like well, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Could this be the reason why I fucking cut off the king's head and want to destroy all the humankind? Right? Like he was questioning himself, but we don't know that for a fact as of yet.
But he was annoyed that he might have been essentially a pawn in a plan. Is that what okay. Basically. That makes more sense. That does sound like something Cleventis would get pissed off about.
I mean, but it just seemed like he quit. That was the weird part to me. I feel like that would have been one of his things. Like just like when he heard about people invading his space, like, okay, y'all fucking with me? I'm gonna fuck with you. Like that's what I was expecting. Not just I'm gonna go back to my mountain and I'm gonna protect you. Like, wait, what?
I can kind of see that because it did seem like he seemed pissed off, but also at the same time, like, he was just, as you said, he was just done, and it was just like, why, like,
he didn't want to play the game anymore. Like he found out the game. I mean, he found out that the game was rigged, right? And he's just like, I don't want to play this shit no more. You know what I mean? Drop the baby off. Like, you know, that's not. Nah, I don't want no parts in this. But it was also interesting. He was able to read the whole grimoire as well too. So he gained a lot of knowledge. I'm just curious about like what does this mean moving forward for the rest of humanity, and also too like is Clementis going to do anything about fucking Drell? Because I mean, we know that the dark beast of the north or whatever is you know using him and shit to, and that's another thing too. Like Clementis also stated that, oh, now I know why this, the Dark Beast wants to forge, right? Like once he read the book, he was like, now I see why the Dark Beast and Drell wanted this so bad. I wonder what is the thinking of, the Dark Beast and Drell to obtain this information. Like, are they trying to bring back? I mean, he alluded to it a little bit about, the true humans and shit. We was talking to Alicia, but I wonder, like, what does that execution looks like? Like what needs to be taking place for that to happen? And why would the Dark Beast be wanting to do the same thing? Or maybe that's just what he's telling Drell, but he has other plans of doing something else.
Like maybe he's trying to take the position of the true humans and be control all and everything, and Dark Beast have full dominance.
It feels more like the Dark Beasts have kind of taken over after the true humans have disappeared for whatever reason they disappeared.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if he's just trying to get rid of anything that ties back to the true humans.
Who, the Dark Beast? The Dark Beast?
Yeah, the dragon Dark Beast.
We'll see. That's
like I think he just wants to get rid of the Gamora because it ties into the actual humans or the true humans or whatever the fuck we want to call them. And he just doesn't want anything tying back to them, is what it felt like.
See, that's the thing, man, because it's like, okay, well, they have the grimoire tied back to the true humans, but as far as we know, even the grimoire isn't trying to do anything to further enhance humanity as it is right now, like for the past 50,000 years or whatever. So it's like, why is this thing a threat now all of a sudden? And it's been so long since the humans have been using it.
Well, so for me, I'm wondering, like, what I got from this was, so the dragon, when he saw Drell, he said, interesting. Remember when the big one came around? Like, the only thing we ever heard him say was interesting. We assumed that was Drell he was talking to. What if he wasn't talking interesting? He was talking interesting by the regalia that he had. Maybe because Clementis says that dragon knew the true humans. So my thought process was maybe he saw that, went, oh, humans do, or like the humans that are around now do know about the true humans, or at least have some tie back to them because they have regalia. That's where he says interesting, takes over Drell, has Drell do the things Drell's been doing over time, and his whole goal, again, is just to get rid of the Gamora because he doesn't want any ties going back to the true humans because he's the only one who apparently knows who they are. Like, Clementis talks about how he, like, it had to happen before he became a Dark Lord. Or whatever word we want to use. And so, I mean, he doesn't know anything about it, but obviously that dragon one did. So
right. What makes it so? What makes it so important? That's my question.
Well, again, I think it's just to keep humans away from it. Like, that was the thing. It was to make it
why?
Like they had a time. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't kept away per se though, because in a way they had direct access to it. They didn't know they did, but they had direct access to it. And it was giving them regalias.
I think the way the dragon saw it was this was a potential danger that was in the hands of humans that just didn't know what they had. It's like giving someone a nuclear bomb. They don't know they have a nuclear bomb though. And then you think nobody has these things, and then you find out later on that somebody does, but they just don't know what they have yet.
The shit did explode.
Eventually find out about it, and then be able to use it against you. So for me, the Dark Beast Lord was basically like, oh, this is something this is interesting. There are ties back to the true humans, and as far as we know, he's the only one who remembers them. Because I mean, we don't have any other information that anybody else knows about them, and by making it where Claventus doesn't know about them, that even makes it seem that the other Dark Beast lords don't know about them.
Or what if that the Lord Dark Beast of the North was offing the other Dark Beast lords that didn't know, so he was the only one that had the knowledge, which is the reason why Claventus never got to pass down. And
that's literally what I just said.
Doesn't know. Was it? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Just say that. No, you didn't.
Like that the Dark Beast Lord, the Dragon one, was the only one who remembered. Supposedly, like at least, I mean, by making it where Claventus doesn't know anything about it, it does make it seem like there is somebody who's hiding this information away, or isn't willing to give this information to anyone. So,
but when was that said, though? When was that said that he remembered the true humans?
It never is. It's hinted at.
He read it.
Claventus
we saw the North. North one, right?
North one.
Yeah.
This episode says that now he understands why the dragon was coming after it, and that he says something along the lines of he's kept this information hidden away from me. Like he kind of makes it out where it might have been from all Dark Beast lords, but he does say more about himself because of course Claventus is more about himself than anybody else.
Yeah.
But so like that's why I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's more of the dragon just kind of saw this as a future threat, a potential future threat that humans had, and he just didn't want any ties to the true humans at all. Like Drell's thing, I don't think even matters. I really don't think the dragon gives a shit why Drell wants to do this. I think it's more the dragon speaking in his ear just to get him to do what he wants.
Yeah, but I also think that the dragon's using manipulation, right? Like telling him about all the mysteries and the shit that was kept from them, to kind of drive him to continue to do his will. Not saying that he has another choice to do so, but just as a key, like just as to make him think that he's self-motivating himself to accomplish his goal, right? I think that's what.
I think he's just giving him just enough information to make him what he wants to do what the dragon.
Right.
Does. I think you're right.
And I think he's gonna he's gonna do it anyway. But because of course he's using that dark ichor. But I will say this, man. Did y'all notice that Drell was like riding a Blue Eyes white dragon?
No, that definitely wasn't. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I look at Blue Eyes White Dragon, man. But you can't tell me, dude, when he came, when the Land Scott came down with the fucking ice spear, like that shit was dope, man. Like it was some cool shit in the fight sequence, man.
I thought the fight sequence, like again, like it's not the best.
It was good.
It's one of the better ones of this anime.
Yeah, like it. I mean,
it's a 4 out of. I have to go back and watch it. It's not laggy, like I said. If I go back and watch it, it's still in fucking slow mo. It's a 3 out of 10.
I mean, there's a lot of talking in it. There is a lot.
It's not like Lord of Mysteries or anything like that, or Super Cube or anything like that.
It itself is like a 6 to me. Like it's, but the problem is they've had a lot of lower, like scoring fights. So
it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, you can't give me greatness on episode 1 and then sprinkle the shit around and think I'm just, honestly. That's just what I'm sitting on, man.
I like the episode 1 fight scene. I think it's fun and awesome, but it's like to me that's like an 8 fight scene. Like I don't even think it's like spectacular. I think it's just good.
Yeah, I think it's a good fight sequence too. But with this being episode 11, man, like this is kind of feel like this is like towards the end of the season for you guys, because I felt like it. I looked out when he did what he did when he left out and shit. I was like, "Fuck, what episode is this?" Because I just wanted to make sure like it wasn't like 12 or 13, But I haven't looked it up. I don't know how many episodes are gonna be in season 1, but this kind of seems like it's about to be a break, or shit, season 1's about to be over with this kind of episode.
Maybe.
Well, it definitely could be.
Close.
Yeah, what y'all want to rate this one?
It's probably a 7 for me.
Crazy. I'll take consideration what y'all were saying. I appreciate y'all's descriptions and breaking down of the lore. Man, you take out that shitty ass fight scene, it's a 7.
I'm giving it an 8, man. I enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed this episode, man. I enjoyed it. Again, it's not crazy, bro. It wasn't a bad fight sequence, man. And Drell is a fucking problem, dude. I like fucking cool ass villains, man. Ray and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see Drell, I'm just like, yeah, man. Like he just keeps bouncing back, getting stronger. Love it. Like it's not just like a 1 episode kill off or something like that, you know? Like, you know, it looks like
man, I felt like that when he got cut in half. When he got cut in half, I was like, fuck, he's gone already. No, he came back. I was like, all right, cool.
And out of blood. You expected him to fucking die from that?
He got cut with his regalia. I thought that was it.
But he literally said he was his regalia at this point.
Yeah. My sword is I, and I am my sword.
Which is interesting.
I knew right away. I was like, well, he ain't dead.
Did that motherfucker start talking? Did he start talking, bro?
You never know. Because again, another disappointing moment. When he pulled that snub-nosed sword, I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I guess he was about to get serious, I guess.
Bro, he was fighting 2 opponents, man. Like, you know what I'm
saying? Bro, that sword I've never seen a sword with a rounded tip. That shit was ridiculous, bro.
It did not have a round tip. I promise.
Bro, go back and look.
Dude, your internet must have been messing up when you was streaming this episode.
That shit basically had a rounded tip. He could have been spamming it like this to cool off if we wanted to.
Anyways, we don't need to get into it. I think it's time to move on to our next anime.
Bro, it wasn't a rounded tip, man.
I won't fight that. Hey, you can bring it up, bro. Like, bring it up. Let's show people. Let's show ourselves. That shit was rounded, bro.
I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and move along. Next up on our list of anime. Before we do that, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. There's another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 38. If you missed anything, we went over Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 9. Gachukuda, season 1, episode 9. Clavetti, season 1, episode 11. And now we're on Lord of Mystery, season 1, episode 12, Bomb. This is a great name title for this episode. We now know what was going on with the pregnant lady. And dude, like, I know I say this creepy as fuck, and I know I say this every fucking episode I get up here, but the animation in this episode was beautiful again, bro. And not just beautiful, man, like the shit just fits, man. Like when the pregnant lady was like pulling out her hair and they was trying to calm her down, bro, like you just saw like small pieces of hair like slowly falling and shit. Like, man.
And then they started coming away with red spots because it was blood.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, Lord of Mystery has done this thing with this animation, man. And it was also cool too that we got a little dialogue between Klein and the head captain and shit. About, you know, why he saw him do what he did on the previous episode when he was doing that weird shit and he was eating one of his subordinates and stuff. Like, you know, he kind of alluded to, like, it was what is it? It's like 2 ways for a beyonder to go out of this world or something, to be consumed and then something else. And so, like, you know, you thought about it, like, damn, you see how many candles he had in that room? Like, he consumed all his fucking subordinates.
What did you see in his eyes? There was like 12 people in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Not fucking insane.
Yeah, I was like, damn, my man's an eater. But Yeah, man. This episode was cool, man. I'm not gonna go through everything, so y'all can go through some of it too. But I enjoyed this episode, man. It was also like it really felt like Lord of Mysteries to me is really good when I can keep up with everything the plot is going on in this one episode. Like it didn't go like way out. I don't even think. I think maybe he experienced maybe he went to his fog tabernacle shit like one time, but like it wasn't like they were trying to pull from other, simultaneously plots going on. I think the only one was when he was talking to his professor or whatever, and that was it, man. And then you were kind of able to just see the events that was happening inside that room that they were in with the pregnant lady being the bomb and shit. So this is an episode I enjoyed, man. What about y'all?
Yeah. I really enjoyed this one. Animation's always good. We've talked about plenty of times on these episodes.
Plenty of times, man.
Yeah. But I liked just how like you could tell like how freaked out everybody was with her. Like,
yeah.
Faces, like the dude who had to stay there to try to keep her calm. Like you can tell he's fucking nervous as shit. He's got fucking sweat beating down. We still don't know what the fuck's up with his shadow or whatever. We did get to hear this time.
Yeah.
But so we don't really know what's up with that. I did like that we got, the full explanation with the captain and like why he did what he did. I really didn't want the captain to end up being like a bad guy or something. So thankfully it's like legitimate reason. It's a gross thing. But at least, it's kind of like, I don't know, like you kind of get it with how like this world works and shit. Like even though it's gross and kind of like it's at least, okay, he would rather them be with him than like whatever the other option was. I forget what the other option was that they could do. But, and then like, I don't know, like I kept waiting for something like the one issue I guess I kind of have with this one was I kept waiting for something major to happen, and it just kept getting pushed off until the next episode. Like obviously she transforms into her monster form right at the end, and then that's when the episode ends. Like I kept waiting for that. Kept waiting for the bomb to go off, basically.
Okay.
And we never got the bomb to go off until I get it. It's for the cliffhanger. It's for the final episode to have everything in it. I understand, but it definitely made me wanting more. And now I have to wait until the fucking next episode comes out, which just makes me a little mad.
Which is today.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't think that she was gonna change though. I thought the baby thing was gonna, whatever the baby was gonna burst out of her stomach, and then
I did too.
It would be starting to fight scene.
Oh shit, we got a comment for Dap on Lord of Mysteries.
First time
I watched the synopsis.
Let's go.
Hold on, let me have next real quick.
What did you think about it?
I mean, I'm still in the same position. Like that much didn't change, but I mean, it was interesting. No things happening.
I also keep waiting for the sun guy to come back into the story.
The sun god?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
No, the sun guy. The guy who named his persona as Sun. The Sun.
Oh, yeah.
I keep waiting for him to come back into the story somehow, but they still haven't used that for anything. I'm guessing they're probably not until next season is what I'm guessing. Because don't we only have like one episode left?
I believe so, man.
13?
I think so.
Oh, are you saying 13 or 14?
I think it's 13. I think it's only supposed to have 13 episodes. I believe Jay said that at some point.
Yeah, I thought you looked that up and said that.
I don't know.
Somebody did.
Yeah. If we're wrong, it was Dap who told us.
Yeah. Hey, Frog, what you want to get this episode, man?
But overall, though, the episode was still really good. Like it was good enough where like now I'm like, fuck, give me the next goddamn episode.
Yeah. For sure. I'm gonna give this episode an 8, man. What you gonna give it, Fry?
It's an 8, 100%.
100%. Yeah. All right. Moving on to one of my favorite animes I like talking about. To Be Hero X Season 1, Episode 23. Is it actually called Lie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is called like, I thought it was called Doggy.
Doggy. It's live. I was curious. Like after I watched it, and I put this up. I was like, "Damn, what lie was told?"
The lie is the fact that Ahu or Anu, I think that's the dog's name.
Yeah.
It's like AENH. The lie is that in the press conference, he said that it was all him who defeated all the people. That is the lie of the show.
I still don't think that should be the title, but yeah, that's
But it's a lie.
I don't. By the way, before we start, I don't know if do you guys watch the dub of this or do you watch the sub?
I'm sub.
Your
sub, I think. I watch the sub.
On dub, it's fucking Piccolo's voice actor.
Who? The dog?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, man. Oh, man. No, I was trying to remember something else, bro. I mean, we ain't talking about Van right now, but it's fresh on my head. The cat for dub, that's Reba Repulsa. Power Rangers.
Oh, shit. Rita? Oh, shit. That's what's up.
Well, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, it's Piccolo / Zoro for those who know him only from like One Piece. And of course, he's been in dozens of animes at this point. He doesn't really change his voice too much. But yeah, it was 100%. And once he talks for the first time, I was like, hell yeah! I was like, it was fucking cool.
Oh, that's dope, man.
The person watching the.
But to go into the episode, I guess instead of just talking about the voice actors, episode-wise was pretty good. This one was such a tone shift for me that it kind of like knocked me out of it, like immersion-wise. Because we were dealing with all this serious shit in the last 2 episodes, and then we go straight to dog and clown costume.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
Yeah.
Like that just threw me for a second. I'll have to say. As soon as
the episode turned on, man, and I seen the dog, I said, "Fuck, man," because I knew it wasn't gonna pick up to where the last episode was off, man. I said, "No, they can't be doing this to me. It's episode 23. Stop playing with me, man." Go ahead, Brian.
But yeah, I mean that's fair. Like that, it was such a tonal shift that it just kind of threw me out of it. But I mean, I will have to admit, like I came to really warm up to the character, and like him and the I forget what the girl's name was, but the two of them like.
Hey, Maze.
Shia, or something like that.
I thought it started with an M or something.
I think
it's flying dub. I don't know dub.
Hers is May, I believe. But anyways, whatever her name is, I like how like she gets this dog who apparently despises children to like come to like actually like care for one of them. And then honestly like she's a little badass. Like I don't know why she thought like the dog had to be the fucking hero. Like she was awesome. Like she was going up against a fucking essentially like a multi-billion-dollar company. Like
she literally was.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then she was like, "Nah, this dog will be the one who saves us."
Yep.
But I mean, I do kind of get it near the end where it's supposed to be like, obviously something has happened to her parents, and the last thing that she remembers being happy is when she was watching, the dog. So it was sweet. It was a good little episode by the end. Getting to see Hero X again using his powers. I thought it was really cool. I love like X's powers. I think they're neat.
So much bullshit. So much bullshit.
Apparently, the last fucking thing that just causes Nice to snap. I thought it was going to be Smile's death, but apparently it's obvious that basically what's happened with Nice was he had one failure after one failure after one failure, and it just all came together, and then that's when he fucking killed himself. And this was just a snapping point for him, which kind of makes sense because it's like, dude, you're a fucking badass hero, and a dog beat you and is now number 8. Like,
but in a way though, that doesn't. Unless I'm missing something, it doesn't make sense why he was doing another job for a dude anyway. Didn't he already say you messed up killing? I thought he already said he was done working with Nice. Was the reason why he was working with the chick as his manager.
Bro, he has a manipulating control over him, man. Yeah. So basically, like he's gonna keep asking him to do shit, and he's gonna make him feel like a piece of shit for not completing it. Like it's a classic.
Like he even makes a comment that Nice is working with the female manager at that point. Like Nice showing up, like he acts annoyed with him because he's like, I'm not the one who's supposed to be dealing with you. She is, essentially. So not only like Nice was basically still trying to like get into his good graces, but the guy was already done with him. Like he was just like, who cares? Like you failed too many times. That's why again when the dog beating him and also making him into the top 10, that's the final snapping point for him.
In a way, it kind of sucks, man. I feel like the Smile thing was enough. I felt like that was like he literally was like, "Hey, I'm about to do the right thing. I don't want to take out one of my not admirers, but somebody I look up to, and still end up taking out somebody he looked up to, even when he tried to make the right decision." Like I felt like that was good enough to be the snapping point. Not the fact that he got a little bit of fear splashed on him, and he knew what the outcome was going to be. So
I think.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, go ahead, Frank. Sorry, I hate to like interrupt, but for me, that was just like the Smile thing was the heavy amount. That's what brought him to the cusp, and the dog's just it's literally the thing that just tipped him over.
Yeah, and also too, man, like his mental state's not there either, right? Like it was blood that splashed on him, but he was thinking it was fear. Like he's just fucked up right now, man. Like he's not there in a good mental capacity to, be a hero like he needs to be, or even be in competition for it. Yeah, it was blood, bro. Blood.
I didn't think about it like that. I thought it actually was fear. I didn't know it was blood.
No, the dog. The dog.
So, bro, was traumatized from Smile.
Yeah.
Got you.
And look, and
he was already like right at the fucking edge when this.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming. All right.
And here's the kicker too, man. Like, not only could it be from the Smile incident, but he could have like fear PTSD from when he was using it because his manager said that he was using fear to gain his powers and shit. So like this could be like a period of time of effects that's happened since using fear. And this is the byproduct of it, right? The interesting thing I didn't understand was or I guess like how this comes into play, right? Because I mean technically, Nice could have fucking just handled the situation after the dog cut off the clone head. But those drones came up and he was like, I can't remember the exact name he said, but he was just like, oh shit, drones are here. And then he fucking left. Like, was that like a news thing or was that like?
I think he said FOMO drones are here, which are
FOMO.
That's social media company. So to him, he knew that if they saw him in this type of position, like his hero career would be done.
And what?
I mean, they didn't mess up the dog.
Because the dog looks like the hero. Nice wouldn't have looked like the hero in that situation.
But he could have made himself look like the hero.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the situation really would have been pulled up to where necessarily anybody would look like they were in the right all along. Like it just would have looked like a conflict and somebody got decapitated.
Also, not only was he in a bad position right then, but he's also thinking he's covered in fear.
Good point.
Yeah. So
point has been made.
He thought, I'm going to look bad. I'm going to lose my hero career. It's going to get even worse for me. So he runs away.
Like Smile. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
So basically trauma.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, that makes a ton of sense. That makes a ton of sense now. So yeah, I get it why he just fucking hauled ass out of there. Y'all got any more comments about this episode? Oh, before we do that, let me just talk about Hero X fucking powers, man. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Like dude snaps his fingers, he changes character, and now these motherfuckers are like fighting on a wooden plank on the floor and shit. Like, I don't like it, man. I just don't fucking like it. And it's not the thing of like his powers per se. It's just his powers in this realm of the show, right? Like, super unique, super mysterious, and then there's super OP. And we got 2 more episodes left, 24 and 25. I want a fucking explanation.
I think it's just 1 more episode left. I only think it's 24 episodes.
Yeah. This next one is
not 25. Oh, this is gonna be some ass, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to review this shit. Oh man, this is gonna be ass.
The only thing I can kind of agree with you for X's powers is, correct me if I'm wrong, we never really seen X actually defeat an enemy with his powers or like take out an enemy. We just see him snap. He's in the background, he does his thing, and then eventually he brings himself back to the regular plane. Like, we never actually seen him like just straight up defeat.
Do you mean kill?
Enemies.
Do you mean kill or defeat?
We've seen him defeat.
Kill or defeat.
Yeah, we see him defeat enemies.
Yeah. He defeated Dragon Boy by throwing him into the water. He defeated Queen by who knows how. We just know that he defeated her. We know he defeated
But we didn't see that, though. We just know it. I mean...
What?
Yeah, we saw it. No, we didn't see that. We didn't see that because all we saw was a snap, and then damn near like all you see is basically from her perception, like her roll her eyes to the back of her head, and then she comes back too, and they're like, "Oh, X1, we don't know what happened."
You don't even see. You don't hear a snap. Like, she literally just wakes up on her ass. Like, that was
exactly. We didn't see that. We just know she got defeated.
No, again, you're saying like we don't know that like he's defeated. Like, we know he's defeated. We just don't know.
Okay, put it.
We haven't seen him actually.
When I say defeat, I mean like the person's laid out on the ground, like they're done. Either by knockout or by kill, like they're done.
Queen was done. Queen had to go to rehab. She had to go to rehab after that shit, bro.
But we didn't see it. We didn't see X walking on the ground and shit with Queen. We didn't see all that. We just saw her fall out. That's it.
She didn't go to rehab because of X. X, she goes into depression because she lost.
Oh yeah, that was
she went to rehab for Boa.
Check.
Yeah.
Boa.
Sure.
Yeah, I
can't wait to see comeback. But we haven't seen him actually defeat somebody.
Hero X put her in depression, dog.
Defeat.
I just said that. I said if them on the ground, the enemy is knocked out on the ground or killed. Defeat.
Just
not crumbled up and thrown into the ocean or a river. Not that. That's the only like.
What doesn't mean that he hasn't defeated people.
I'm not saying that he's not doing. I mean, in a way, he might not be because maybe he's putting them in position. Like maybe when you saw him running up on the wall, maybe he just left them there and they can't escape because they don't have the power and ability to. But he does. He snaps himself back to reality. Whoever he was fighting is stuck. They're fucked. Yeah. So I mean, that doesn't mean you defeated them. You just trapped them in a fucking different dimension kind of type shit.
You can't do anything. They're defeated.
Again, I said my description of defeated. I said I want this like them get knocked out, killed. One of those two. We haven't seen anything like that from this guy yet.
isn't violent enough for you. I'm so sorry.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, he's clearly fighting.
That is what you're saying, man. You're saying that you want to see him delivering a final blow to an opponent, and then you want to see that opponent laid out.
Yes.
So he's not.
We haven't seen anything like
He's
this.
not violent enough, bro.
He's literally instigating fights. Well, I didn't say he's instigating fights, but he's literally like the first person we've seen jump into a fight. I mean, I ain't gonna say that's necessarily violent, but I mean, in a way, you kind of have to have violent intention, I guess.
As far as I can tell, he literally just dodges everyone and then snaps his fingers and they lose. Again, his powers seem to be reality based. He can bend reality in the way he wants.
So shitty, man.
I think his powers are cool as shit. Are they overpowered? Yeah, 100%. But then he's Hero X for a fucking reason.
Yeah, but in this universe, though, like it just seems
in this
like
universe, one of the people's a literal, like apparently somebody was a literal god at one point.
Yeah.
Yes, but that was because of trust value. He doesn't use trust. That's the whole fucking bizarre thing.
We don't know that.
We do know that. We do know that.
No, people know who he is. If people know who he is, then that means he has a trust. Potentially, he has a trust value.
No, Dab. People did not know who he was when he became.
They literally look at him and say he's Hero X. They know who he is.
They didn't know him as a big time hero. They made a comment about that, and they don't know his actual persona. They do make that comment, but we also know, thanks to Nice, that as long as you wear the persona, you get the power.
Nobody know who Hero X was when he became Hero X. Nobody. They didn't have a foul on him. They didn't have a clue about him. If they don't have a clue and know who he was or know who he is, how can he utilize trust value?
Because people
that was older. That was way back though.
That was.
Hey, again.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that again. They the Hero Commission didn't know who he was personally. They didn't. The people also don't know who he is personally. That's why he can live in apparently a random ass apartment complex. But his persona is known. He couldn't have been in the Hero X tournament without being one of the top 10 heroes also in the first place. All these things show that people know who he is, and as far as we know, his power is based off of trust. We just don't understand it I don't know why his power though is this whole manipulation thing. That part's weird, but it's still cool.
I mean, that is true because people damn near give you your power. So
yes.
The crazy part is, what if, and I just thought about it like that. If he's going through different dimensions, what if these dimensions is also other places with people, and he's getting he's already established somewhere else because he already has that rapport with these people who gave him a trust value. So he can go into the universe we know now, or dimension we know now as to be Hero X with the same trust value he had from wherever he left. And that's why he's already basically established and able to do what he can do now. And now he can build up a whole other level of trust on a whole other dimension.
I have no clue. Again,
I want to say
I don't know why his power is the way it is, but it is weird that he has what seems to be reality-based abilities.
I want to say that we have information that I can't remember exactly who said it, but somebody in this show said that Hero X did not use trust value.
He may have not used trust value. That was me.
No. I'm talking about inside the anime. We've heard that from somebody. I guarantee it. We heard that from somebody.
I thought that several times while we were on the show because we had so little information. But the more information we've got on him, it just doesn't make sense.
And what also doesn't make sense is the fact that this whole mysterious thing is not adding up to me. because like you said, his persona is known, but they're saying that they don't. Like, how do they know his persona isn't a person who that's who it is?
It's like
Like how do
Superman,
they know
man.
that? No,
Nobody's
it
hyped to
can't be
see
like
Clark Kent, but
no, it
everybody's
can't
hyped
be
to see
like
Superman.
Superman. It's not
Why
like
not?
Superman.
Why
How is it
not?
like
I mean,
Superman?
it's
People
100%
don't
like
know what his regular life is. Nobody knows
yeah,
who he looks like without being X. Once he turns to X, oh shit, it's fucking X. No different if you see Clark Kent go into a telephone booth and then he come out. Oh shit, it's Superman. I don't know the motherfucker that went in there, but this motherfucker is Superman. Same shit.
Yes, yes, because no, 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 no. That's you from a viewer perspective, right? If you're in a world living with Superman, you're gonna think Superman is Superman fucking 24/7. And when you see him, he's doing heroic shit. How does the council know that this person has a persona outside of who Hero X is? That's what
because
I'm asking.
So you're saying who's the Justice League that knows who Clark Kent is? That's what you're saying.
But
Because the
again,
Justice League knows who Clark Kent is.
No,
he, he
man.
he doesn't do it like he lives in a random apartment complex. They've said they don't have a file on him. Like it's obvious that Hero X is doing everything that he can to have a private life. Like that's like it's pretty
Again,
simple.
that doesn't make sense. That
I mean,
all right.
that does kind of make sense for his power. Like he
Yeah,
can literally go change the dimension. He can leave the scene hella clean
and the
and go
only
wherever
reason
he wants to go.
I knew that he was Hero X, it wasn't even because of seeing the way he changed. I'm betting it's smell based. He could tell
Wait, what?
and that's how he knew it was Hero X.
Wait, say that again. Repeat all that. What?
So the only person so far who has connected Hero X from one type of person to the other person has been the dog. He's the only one who, besides Smile, like Smile knew, but of course Smile seemed to have a personal relationship with X. So,
Yeah.
but the only one who knew X's other side, because when the dog thinks about X, he thinks of him with the black hair. He doesn't think of him with the white hair. He thinks of him with the black hair.
Well, he actually seen him.
He also knew he did see him. But I'm saying like also, but he never sees him transform.
He did.
Wait, the dog didn't know that was X. He just said, "Hey, that's the guy from before when we was getting soda or something."
When he's ready to like when he's thinking about telling them the truth or telling the lie at the end, he does think or he says something about X's name.
But it wasn't his undercover stuff. It was
He said X.
public.
Yeah, he's talking about X.
Yeah, he seen him fight. He saved him.
Yes, but again, he never seen him transform.
In the montage, they showed him snapping his fingers while he was at the soda, the soda fucking dispensary, whatever.
He's always had a dispensary.
It showed him snapping his fingers and changing it into X.
A couple of times. But no, it doesn't. It showed him there.
No, yeah, in that montage when the dog was thinking about him.
It shows him at but it doesn't show him do the snap.
I mean, he doesn't snap, but his fingers are like this, and then he changes from regular to fucking X. It shows him when the dog thinks about him when he's getting interviewed. It shows him one time. We'll go offline and see it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason to my head why the dog knows who X actually is. I'm betting it's more based off of like he can tell because obviously X would smell the same one way or another.
Okay. And here's my last
dimensional smell.
Yeah, I was about to say it could be reality-wise he could change, but I'm betting he probably wouldn't think of that seeming to be a human. So,
all right. I'm gonna just say this for my last little argument piece about X. And here's why your theory didn't make sense before. And this is only because from the information that we have with the current heroes, right? Typically, some of them start young, some of them start later on in the years, right? But it's always a moment where a hero becomes a hero to the public, right? If they're using the trust value, there becomes a moment where they're doing something heroic and they become a hero, and then they start gaining trust, right? So what I'm saying is, from that point, from when Hero X, whenever that is, actually gains that trust value, since you're saying that you know he has trust value, until he gains that trust value, and now he's doing under the persona of X, he's doing these numerous of things. How is it that the council's just like, oh well, we don't have a backstory on him, when that's the only clue that's missing. Like, you don't know what he did before he became a hero.
I mean, we obviously don't know what he did before he became a hero. We don't have his story yet.
Right, and that's the only. But
what
that's the
I'm saying-
only. That's the only missing part, though.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I think of to make it slightly different, like the closest thing you can kind of get to, I feel like you could probably say Cheyenne, because she wasn't to like the mass public, but she had a tight knit community that gave her a whole bunch of trust value, and nobody knew about it like that, unless somebody else told her about it. But they ended up becoming part of the conglomerate once they did. Like, she didn't pick back up until she left. People noticed who she was. She got her trust from what she did before, and then built up on that once she started playing music and shit. But she was a kid though. All her shit, she just telling her story. Ace is, again, I guess, because we don't know how old he was when he joined and started doing all that. Maybe what I'm saying doesn't pertain to him. But if he's a grown ass dude coming into the game and he has his power, I mean, why does he have to spill his beans on what he does and how he came up? He can keep that to himself.
I'm not saying he has to. All I'm saying is that this weird speculation of we don't know who the fuck this guy is. Just kind of seems weird to me, when only thing that you don't know is about his past. All right, you know of everything that he's done since he's been in the public eye, since he became a fucking hero. It's just that weird mystique of like, oh, we don't have a jacket on this guy. Like, whoa, like, nah, like you should have a jacket on him from when he first became a hero until all the way up till now when he became Hero X. Like, this is how this shit works.
Okay,
with the show.
What we're talking about is
correct me if I'm
self, though. It's not his hero self they don't have a jacket on. It's his actual self.
But that's the thing.
People, essentially.
But that's the thing. Just because you don't know where somebody was born at, that doesn't mean that you automatically assume that he has a persona.
Well, again, they know he has a persona because they don't know who he is.
But that's not saying somebody has a persona, though. That could just be that
they don't know where he's hiding from. They don't know who he actually is. He only goes by the persona name Hero X. Again, he has all this weird stuff that the Hero Commission, the people who are trying to stop a god from popping up, they don't know any of this information. To them, that's bad.
Hey, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you this. Did Hero X become Hero X his first time competing in the fucking hero games? Because that's interesting, man. Like, did he name them?
Yeah, it seems to be he named himself Hero X. That
before he even became Hero X?
Seems to be what his name was.
I swear to God, bro, he's not using trust value. This can't be. It can't fucking be, bro.
Like, I think this dude, basically, he's kind of like somebody who's broken like the algorithm on social media. He's figured out he could create this persona, and by using this persona, he could become Hero X. That's why he named himself Hero X. I'm betting it's something like that. He figured out how to game the system. That's also why when we see him talking with Smile says something about how the Hero Commission basically wants him gone. And he makes a comment of, if they would just tell me that, I would just leave. Like, he doesn't seem to give a shit about being like the top hero. Like, that's another thing
that makes it even more confusing.
Hey,
That makes it
what
even
if
fucking more confusing.
we got just a sliver of what? I'm foreshadowing. Maybe I think we might have got a piece of foreshadowing, possibly. So for this episode, remember when old girl was trying to get the dog's trust value up? She started a social media page for him and started making videos for him. What if that is how X came to be? Maybe he's got social media videos, of course, of his hero self, or what he wants his hero self to look like, and what his hero self could do. Made videos and other content based on what he wants his hero to be able to do, and builds
100%.
up trust value like that. I don't. Maybe that doesn't make sense because
That
again, it still
shit.
leaves out the question
No,
how.
no,
But
it doesn't.
I feel like that probably works too.
That makes sense. That 100% works because we saw that also with Esol. He was wearing the Esol costume
Exactly.
and powered in lightning because of that, and it came
Exactly.
from social media. Like that's 100% a plausible way
Exactly.
he got trust value without ever showing who he actually was.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I agree with what you're saying, but that would be so fucking stupid. That the strongest hero in the whole fucking show is based off of a social media persona.
We're totally
That's what
100%
they just
like,
try to do. They
Yo,
got
this
a
is
whole
given.
division that does that. They have people that do. Actually, if you think about it, that's basically how Little Johnny, basically in a way, his shit is all social media because he never did anything heroic. They just saw him defeat Little Johnny. I mean, Big Johnny,
also
and they was
also
like, "Yo,
plays
yeah, he's the shit."
That's
the overall
fine,
thing
dude.
is that the social media and the trust value stuff is a bad thing for society. That's the overall theme of this show. So him becoming Hero X specifically through it by maybe doing fake videos or something like that, like the little girl tried to do with the dog, that would
Yeah.
play in the theme exactly.
And it would be so ass, man. It's giving Attack on Titan
Oh,
ending.
that is 100% what it should do, or something similar.
I mean, it depends. Like, it depends because if we know they're going to try to do something to get rid of him, the only way they'll be able to get rid of him is to do what he's doing and then live a little further.
I mean,
So they get to create their own hero. Somebody probably not even an actual person, just something they fucking consumed with fear, something they got souped up with fucking robot tech, something that they gave a high ass social media buzz and gave you all the powers they wanted to be able to do. Now that's gonna be our new god. And we have it completely under control some kind of way.
Well, they don't want any gods. Like, in fact, they're trying to find a way how to get rid of trust and fear. That was one of the things about the alien tech that they talked about. They want to get rid of it completely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's all gonna merge together, man. Like I'd be surprised. Granted, I think we kind of got away from the alien thing a little bit. Unless I was gonna say that too. Unless X is an alien, you got that possibility too. But I guess Little Johnny might be the finish. I mean, Big Johnny, he might be the finish of that alien shit. But
I feel like the alien stuff will come more into if there's a season 2 into season 2. Right now, I think it's more introducing. Like if this whole season has felt like you were given
introduction.
Yeah, it's felt like a giant introduction. Like the main thing, or like the main like story, I guess, thing that we've had to deal with is like, why did Nice kill himself, and who killed Moon, and all that type of stuff. Hopefully, that will all be answered by the end. But it felt like it was more introducing the world and building the world up.
We're not gonna get it, man, and it's gonna be a fucking shame. But that I would like to say this too, man. I think Nice's old manager is probably the guy who is being the mastermind behind the fear shit from the first 4 episodes, the Commoners arc. Because if you've seen in this episode here, like when Nice is talking to him, like you got these fucking these fear chambers in the background and shit. I'm assuming it's fear chambers, but it's like chambers and like hoses and shit around in the background. And I'm thinking like, he kind of evolved that.
It's thugs.
I didn't hear what you said.
We've already seen him use that to make his thugs, like the thug characters that were fighting the little girl and the dog.
Oh, the clone droid.
Yeah, those guys.
I wanted to ask about that too.
Like we saw the original one of that, I guess, all the way back like 2-3 episodes ago.
Yeah, back in the cave, right? When they was getting all jumped out, the same dude, right? Okay, I was thinking that was the same dude too. Okay.
I think that's just how he creates his thugs, basically.
Could be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Or I guess a consistent powered person he can just constantly create is what I got from it.
Which is kind of bogus too, but
actually,
whatever. Yeah.
So he can't be dead then, unless because I'm just going off the trailer that they did for Superhero X, and they show like X like I guess they show like more how it looks when he's dimension jumping and shit, and he had what looked like the strike suit goon copies fighting him. I mean, he was still fighting some.
Yeah,
so either the dog didn't kill like the actual one, or this is gonna go back and kind of go more into detail about what it looks like when he actually jumps in dimensions and shit. I don't know.
I mean, it showed him take like 3 of the clones into like the ground or whatever, and he was dodging them while they were attacking him. So I think it's just there's probably like a crap ton of these guys, and that this dude can just constantly pump them out. That's what I got from it, at least.
I mean, me too, but it just felt like they actually like finished it when they did the whole end thing. It made it seem like it was done.
This is great. Like we're seeing how everything works. The thing for me is I'm wondering if the whole changing of animation is going to play in to the story. That like the more I'm thinking it's going to play into the story and it's going to have something to do with X's powers.
That would be dope. That small portion would be dope because we saw it in this episode where they did the nice thing and nice went through the different animation styles and shit, and then he ended up in the 3D version of how we first saw him introduced. So I mean that would be dope, man. But at the same time, that means that fucking Hero X is just out of this world with fucking power, man. I'm sick of this shit already. But let's go ahead and get this episode a rating, guys. I'll give it it was a solid 7. I mean, 7.5.
7.5. Well, before I say mine, wasn't it you, Jay, somebody that said that was your theory? Like every time he snapped, that's why we saw different animations because that was him using his powers at that time. Mm-hmm. That was him or use, right?
I was
like somebody said that.
Saying that he might be like that might be why we're seeing like different animations with this coming.
I thought I said that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I thought you said that way before. Like,
I'll give credit though.
No, Fry, you said that because I said I think his powers are like more like breaking the fourth wall, which technically it kind of does. It kind of fucking does, man. But anyway, what else you got, Dap?
I mean, he doesn't interact with us just yet, so I'm gonna say it's 8. I'll get 8. I get 8.
Yeah,
it's not a 9, but I get 8.
I get a 7.5, man. I'm a tweener, man. It was in between 7 and 8. I mean, it definitely wasn't bad, man. I enjoyed this episode, although like I was already disappointed as soon as it came on. But moving along tonight, we got we got Dan to Dan season 2 episode 23. It's a kaiju.
It's a kaiju.
Man, this is episode 23, man. Like, I think it's only like one more left.
Yeah.
For season 2, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Possibly, yeah. Next episode be 12, yeah. 12 for season 2. So maybe
this is classic fucking Dan and Dan leaving off on bullshit ass episodes to end the season with, man. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed next episode as far as the season ender. I mean, I think this episode, I think these past 2 episodes have like lingered on, man. I mean, we got introduced to a new character who's kind of like that comic relief guy and a perv, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's not enough. and it was cool to see Acrobat girl come in and join the fight. The funniest part still, man, was fucking Evil Eye, dude. The funniest part of this episode to me was fucking Evil Eye. And when I say yeah, and when I say funny, I mean like funny / best parts of the show. That's where I'm coming from with this episode, man. But again, I'm not gonna go into everything. How did y'all feel about it?
Man, I'm surprised you ain't hype. You know, you part of the Gundam fandom. I thought you would have been pretty stoked about seeing the iconic little Gundam little crown on the head of the Buddha.
I mean, bro, that was cool, man, but it just took like, bro, that shit took like 2 minutes for them to fucking actually like build the Gundam, bros. It was long, bro. It was drawn out.
Like they was falling for a long time, falling or rising, whatever they was doing to get somewhere. That shit was long.
That's like, damn, dog.
I thought that was funny. Like that was obviously, making fun of fucking like Power
Super
Rangers.
Sentai.
Yeah, or whatever it's called. Like that, I thought that was hilarious. I like overall, like I think the funnies or it's fun. I think the episode's funny. But like there's not like a lot to this episode. It felt like this was kind of like with Kaiju. It felt like part 2 of the last episode.
Sure.
And but like I still had fun with it. Like it was still a funny episode. We got Evil Eye in this one where he's fucking hilarious. Like I loved his "I want to murder." Like that's all he says. Like he just keeps going, "I want to murder." Like, I just kept talking. Like it was funny as hell. I hate
he was like
otaku dude who's I can't stand him. But otherwise everything else was pretty good though.
Dude, when Evil Eye was like, where's Miss ISA? Oh, they must want to fight me. And then he like runs back. I was like, damn, dog. And like, also too, like the only thing that really got a good hit on the Kaiju was fucking Evil Eye throwing his backpack.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Damn.
Tossed it.
I was like, damn, man, that's funny, bro. But yeah, man, like, that was the funniest shits, man.
I had a good note and I forgot about it. That quick too. I mean, yeah, it wasn't really too much to go for this one, man. The comedy and it was really more what saved it. Fight with the whole kaiju. It was okay. It was okay. Nothing too flashy. Nothing too crazy. I didn't even understand how. Oh girl. I didn't understand how she was able to grab a light energy beam and just flick it to make the kaiju like. I didn't understand what the hell that was. That didn't make any sense to me. But damn, I had a good note too, man. I forgot what it was, man.
All I know is
there you go. I remember. I did like that part about this episode. So yeah, we get the evil. Oh, that was hilarious. I'm sorry, it's all coming through. That shit was hilarious too, though. Gigi carrying the old dude on his back. It's like, hey man, I'm getting no sweat on me.
Okay, that was good.
First time he gets some sweat on him, he fights it off. He's like, damn, that was dope. Like, he fought off Evil Eye. I think that's the first time we see him do that shit. He's like, we think it's over and shit. And then whatever the fat kid does, they do like that little extra animation into like his fat ripples and sweat goes flying off his face on the GG. Wow. We get Evil Eye. That was hilarious.
Bro, he was just staring at his ass too, bro. He was just staring at his ass after he changed.
Yeah. But the thing I like the most that they introduced with this episode is we know we're not gonna get Evil Eye just going crazy whenever they need him to fight if the enemy's too strong. Because they're like, hey, if he finds out this other piece strong in the open run, he even have a reason to just hold back and not want to fight and kill people. Like we got to make sure that Okron's the only person, or he makes that he thinks Okron is the only person that he can fight, and he's the strongest. But I do like that. I want to see how that's gonna play out, especially since they got him in this fucking Megazord, and potentially he's gonna have to use it to fight. Like, granted, it's not him fighting himself, but I guess it really comes off of how he perceives it. Like, if he's in control of his arm, and he punches the fucking kaiju, say, "Oh, I did that with robot arm. I'm strong. I can fight other people. He's strong." Like, I'm curious how that's gonna play out. But
It's so stupid, man.
I like it. I think it's
I mean,
it's funny they turned into the Buddha. I didn't think it was gonna turn into the Buddha just because somebody else thought it was Buddha.
It's a Buddha. It is what it is.
Like okay, so I think you use an analogy like if you had $1 for every time you heard somebody in the other in Kaiju number 8 saying they need to get stronger or the word weaker, right? Man,
Yeah,
if I had a
shot.
fucking if I had a fucking dollar for every time Okaran fucking goes all out and then can't go all out no more, I'd be a fucking rich ass man in this show, dog. I'm just tired of seeing it, man. Like, oh, sorry, Miss ISA, I went all out. I can't change back right now. Like, damn, dog. Every other episode we're getting that shit, man, and we just got it again this episode. It's like, dog. Like, when are y'all gonna fucking hone your skills, man? It just seems that like you go from one bad situation right into a fucking another one, and you're still just like shit, man. Like I'm just weak as fuck again, bro. Again.
Hey, I mean, you can give them at least that much credit. Like they did go through a training montage, and we didn't see it, and he at least got like an extra full turbo out of it. So I mean,
Bro,
they messed with it a little bit.
yeah, but Momo hasn't done shit, bro. And now she's like
What?
grabbing like
She was
fucking.
she was literally carrying the team.
No,
Literally.
I'm talking about as far as training, because in this show for Momo, her powers peaked right when she was about to get done
She didn't let that go.
done with for the fucking aliens, bro. So she already knows like what her powers could do at peak, and she hasn't even fucking tried to get there. She's trying to take part-time jobs during the summer and shit. And then here's another thing. Fuck, man, you said that you made me mess up my train of thought.
So
But
why
anyway,
would you
yeah,
do
man,
that? She never
I'm
has
not
a real chance to actually train.
right. That's part of the storytelling of this show, man. That's what I'm saying. They just go from one fucked up situation to the next, man, and it's just like, damn, dog, like, you know, fucking get with it, man.
Comedy. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I need people to get stronger, not be weaker. It's okay to face stronger opponents, man, but damn. And then also too, man, like, how does this tie in with Okaran's left nut? Like, I still don't understand that.
Yeah, they haven't
I
explained
mean,
that.
the kaiju still has it.
Yeah, like that's all
But-
I know.
I mean, what
Why it
does that
had or
mean?
anything like that,
Does that mean that his left nut went into outer space?
but I don't know.
Damn, they did say that. They did say it was a space alien.
Like what the fuck are we talking about, dude? His left nut turned into a kaiju, bro. I don't understand it.
I think,
This it seems like the kaiju just had it. We don't know why he had it, but you okay over there?
Nah, so I was thinking about it, like as soon as it clicked on my head, at least this damn to damn. I'm gonna just. I feel like in a way, the indie window is saying he has monster balls.
Good one,
I
Dad.
mean,
Good one.
hey,
Good
that's
one, man.
it. It's damn to damn.
Like I said, man, we got an outer space alien that has Okaran's left nut. Don't understand that concept at all. Don't know how he got it. Don't know why he's so fucking strong and powerful and aggressive. And then also too, man, like I'm glad they kind of clarified up. Like, well, first of all, like where are the fucking innocent bystanders? Like they were doing that shit in the middle of the city, bro. But
Yeah,
I thought,
Yeah, with like the black sky or something. Like I guess they're not like
yeah.
it used to be they're like somewhere else. They were like taken somewhere else. They make a
It's kind of like,
but
like
no,
it feel like it's, it feel like it's kind of like what happened in school when they were fighting the Loch Ness monster and the aliens in the school. Like I forgot what they went into, but nobody was gonna get harmed because it was like in a different dimension or some such shit.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like they clarified that. I mean, in my opinion, they clarified that up towards the end of the episode when the kaiju was fucking walking towards where their house was at, and when it was walking towards their house, like, I mean, is it a walking dimension? I don't know.
Well,
But
oh yeah. Well, if it's the
but
same as the school, I think the only reason why they were able to do what they were doing and the situation played out the way it did is because they were tapped into, I'll just say, the spiritual plane. Like they were strong enough to where they can actually go to a spiritual plane or some shit like that. So maybe it's the same shit here. So that means the old dude walking around with glasses and shit with the scientific ideas, he might be getting dragged into that too, seeing that he didn't get pulled out like the rest of the civilization in the city. And he's sitting there fighting with Oberon, Eagle Eye, still Acro Silky, and I can never remember all those names. But that's the only thing I got to relate it to, though.
oh, here's my last point. You know how Okuran, like, Okuran goes all out, or he can't do the transformations like back and forth like that. Apparently, Acro Silky can do the shit whenever she wants to. Like, she can get hit, her fucking mask goes off, she'll bring that shit back. She can get hit and
Yeah.
go fully back to normal, and then fucking go right back into the shit. So I'm like, damn, okay, there's a disparity there. Okuran's just weak as shit, but oh yeah, I'm done off the
I wouldn't
internet.
say that. She had more of a bond with Lady in the Red Dress than Oberon and fucking Turbo Grand and shit.
isn't
Like
Turbo
they actually like
also significantly more powerful than the other ghosts too?
that's what she keeps bragging. She brags about that, but
Yeah.
at least for like, because remember, like, I came to an old girl who used the Acro Silky, but if I'm not mistaken, she took a fatal wound, and then the lady with the red dress basically used her spiritual essence, what was left of it, to bring her back to life because she saw her as her daughter. So they're like damn near fused. So I feel like that would be a lot different than the situation Oklahoma has going on, where I don't even remember how they went down. To be honest with you,
I don't
I
know.
forgot how they went down.
I don't really know either, man. What y'all rating this episode?
6.5.
I'm giving it a 5, man.
Mm,
It's okay. It was average, man. I mean, I give it a 6, man, because I give it a 6 because Evil Eye. I take it back.
there's some really good like funny moments in it, but overall it's not that great.
No, it's not at all.
This is funny that was saved. Funny
It
for
really
saved.
is. The comedy definitely is what saved this episode for sure.
Yeah. All right. Any more comments about Dan and there?
Not for me.
See what this last episode gonna be like.
All right, let's get in. Sakamoto Day, Season 1, Episode 20, Mutual Fans. Damn. Did I watch this one? I think I did.
I'm
I
trying to
hope
remember.
so.
I was in here like, damn.
Like I remember what happened. Like I was like settled with all the details.
Yeah, bro. Sakamoto, man, is a fun series. That was my takeaway after I watched this episode, man. I was like, this is really just a fun series to watch, man. And oftentimes there's serious moments, and then a lot of the times there's just like awfully like playful moments, man. And there's good combat, there's good fight sequences, man. And that was my takeaway after I watched this episode. The damn, was the guy. So the guy who's with Slur, was that the last episode of this episode? But anyway, we know he's controlling the guy with the glasses inside of the training area, right? um, damn, was that last episode he turned up, or was it this one? I can't remember.
This
This
whole fight
is to control the third member of the.
Bro, he started beating up the fucking instructors, bro. I was like, oh shit, man. And the way he was, huh?
It's like right there at the end, isn't it? That's what they leave it off on.
Oh, was it at the end?
Yeah, that's right at the end of the episode.
Damn, I feel like it was like in the middle, man.
Is that after the
I was
credits?
going to this shit.
Huh? No, it's really at the end, and then like right as it looks like the like Shin and the others are gonna have to fighting. That's when the episode ends. Most of this episode deals with Sakamoto.
Oh shit, and old girl. Yeah,
and the rest of his team.
Oh, that's right. That's why it's called Mutual Fans. Yeah, because you got Shin and Sakamoto's #1 fan going at it, which was an interesting fight too, man. And then we also saw Shin use his clairvoyancy to his environment to kind of win that fight. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I have to call that one, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna like him using that, whatever you call it, the super clairvoyance thing. Because
for animals.
No, not for animals. But he used it for an inanimate object. Like you can't. How are you doing this for something that doesn't have a mind to read? Like when she threw that axe, he was reacting to the axe. Like he was seeing where the axe was gonna go. Like how are you predicting where the axe is gonna go when
her hand would let go? You can predict the angle.
You cannot do that because
you totally do that.
Right. When you shoot a gun and you're pointing at the bullseye, you think you're going to hit that bullseye. Are you going to hit that bullseye? There's a good chance you're not because there's outside things that are at play.
Yeah, but also, if you're are you trying to say when somebody shoots the bullseye, it's all luck?
No, I'm not. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if I'm just shooting,
when she's releasing it, this helps him learn the angle of something, and so he can dodge it.
The word you're looking for is trajectory, and I feel like I don't like that, man, because like there's still outside things that play. Like you can't just throw something and like, yeah, it's gonna just go that way. Like if she was to sit there and ricochet off the ground.
Has anyone ever thrown a ball to you? Have you then caught said ball?
if they threw it hard enough, I could pretend throw something hard and the ball goes flowing and the ball goes slower than what it's supposed to be going. Like a curve ball.
Yes, and guess what? People still catch those.
No, they mostly get hit. But yes, even then.
I would get your point if she had thrown it, it went away from him, and then maybe came back. That I would get. But the thing is he's literally watching her do this. He's using super clairvoyance to basically see exactly how she's moving. And that allows him to predict the trajectory, thank you, of the weapon. And thus he can dodge.
I don't know if I'm like that, man. I don't feel like it's that straight cut and dry to just like throw something, man.
It's not like, it's not like he was using his like precog or super clairvoyance or whatever to see to see like a rock fall from the ceiling or something. He didn't see that. He literally was watching her throw an item that she had at him. Like that, like you could predict all that if your mind was essentially doing what he's doing, where it's just moving fast enough and translating this information fast enough.
What else didn't you like? What else didn't you like about this?
The thing is, he's reading the person's mind to be able to predict where they're gonna go.
Yeah,
the item doesn't have a mind.
Regular clairvoyance.
That's not as regular. He can't do future shit with his regular.
Regular.
That's the super clairvoyance.
Super clairvoyance though is he's getting everything. He's understanding like exactly how they're going to move from their mind. That's, again, helping him then understand. Yes, he is. He sucks.
Here goes Brian's blood pressure rising because of doubt. Good night, guys. Good night, Black Love by Design. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. As always.
Good night.
He's able
or good morning.
All that, able to predict it all. Like that was another thing that he talks about. Like if he can't understand like the trajectory of the weapon coming at him, then I mean he wouldn't be able to dodge it. He's using all that information to then dodge. Like it 100% makes sense. Again, this wasn't something that he like doesn't have a mind of its own or something like that. Like it's coming from a specific person that he is reading.
What else didn't you like about the episode, man?
I ain't like the opening. It's garbage. They need to switch up the opening. Nah, I don't even watch the opening, to be honest with you. But man, not much else really. I mean,
I liked everything.
I can't remember too much. Like I know most of the episode was Shen fighting old girl. It was nice choreographic fighting, way better than fucking matches. So I can always appreciate that.
Sakamoto's fun, man.
It's fun. It is. I mean, a perfect example of that is old dude that's on Shen's team with the green jacket. You know, they give him a little quick rundown and say, "Yeah, he's a shy assassin." And he's like, "Oh, should I jump in? No, that's probably too early. I gotta wait till both of them are done. Maybe it's not. Maybe I need to go in and address what I'm gonna do. Nah, I think I'm just waiting."
He asks for me.
Ask for me.
He tries to finally put himself out there and rub what's his name's back, and the dude immediately
Yes. He's like, I'll just comfort him, make sure he's alright. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah. That was funny, man.
Yeah.
That's Sakamoto for you, man. Like,
yes,
it's a good show, man. What y'all want to rate this episode, guys?
It's an 8 for me. I liked it. I thought it was a good episode.
It'll be 7 for me.
I give it an 8.2. Sakamoto days, man.
Breaking boundaries over here.
Sakamoto days, man. Come with that heat, man. I'm anticipating to watch the next episode. So moving along here tonight, and this will be our last anime we're gonna review tonight. Again, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 38. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. We got Togenaki season 1, episode 10, Children of Kishin. Hey man, I told you guys, man, this is gonna be different from all. This is gonna be different from all those blood animes you guys are familiar with.
Yeah. This one came with fire along with the dumpster.
Hey man, this episode was cool, man. We got to hear some good dialogue.
Cool about a dumpster fire.
We got to hear some good dialogue, man. We got to see another form from dang, what's his name?
Exactly. That's burning in the fire with the rest of the dumpster.
Fuck, I can't remember his name, man. But for our main character, we got to see another form, man. I can't. Hey, Fry, I can't.
Shiki.
Hey, Fry. Like when somebody else is talking, it's like I can't hear. I can't hear you say the word. I don't know if that's true for Dap either.
Oh shit. My bad. Shiki.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Shiki, man. Shiki was getting off this episode, but however, I am still interested to see how they explain how, the blood loss and the, going into anemia and all this other shit, how that affected him or doesn't affect him. But we got a little bit more backstory lore about, the bloodline. I'm glad it wasn't a hidden beast that was stuck inside of him. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to more Togenaki. What you guys think?
lying to these people, bro.
You said I'm lying to the people?
Man, ain't no way. So you tell me when that shit happened, this dude done went through berserk, fired off all this blood that he never even had, missed every target possible with explosives, fully tapped out, had some gravity pressure put on him, keep that from moving. And here comes the plot armor to come through and be like, hey, did you know he has fire capabilities? Oh, well, there's more. There's 9 more or 8 more element kids of the Kyoshi children that's out there. Just so you know, right now, at this moment, when it's necessary for this character to survive, here you go.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was so forced. Like there were so many
How
ways
was
they
it
could have
forced?
eased into there. He could have been if they was gonna sit there and be like he ain't got no limit on his blood now. Maybe one of his bullets, the last one that he had, the last one he put all his hope in, maybe that one came out with a little bit of fire, and he noticed it. Like, whoa, what was that? It takes out either the gravity dude or it injures the main guy that controls the zombies, like how he took him out now with his arm out. And then they be like, yo, we got to retreat or whatever bullshit. And then the story progresses from there. He goes, tells Kakashi Sensei with the skates, hey, I was shooting, and on my last drop of blood, this one came out with some fire on it. Do you know if that happened before, or if there's anything like that? Like, what's this ability about? And then he goes into like a wowza moment. He's like, oh, you might do one of these. Or he doesn't tell them, and he goes tell somebody else, and we get backdrop about the rest of these fucking Kenshi kids. Like, it was just so forced to just have that shit pop out of nowhere. Because I was expecting him to do that full blood bullshit that he did in like episode 2 or 3 or whatever episode that was. That's what I was expecting. We just got introduced to that shit. We haven't even seen that shit again. And then we already getting talked in with this fire blood shit. And then I'm like, it's just so ass, bro. They already said he used up all his blood. So what the fuck is fire gonna do? Out of all the elements they introduced, and I'm just definitely going on right now. Like water sounds like it's gonna be the strongest one because you can add water to blood. You got more blood, but like I don't know. It sounds stupid. It's so forced.
The elements really are very stupid. Personally, I like the Kenshin thing. I was expecting it to be like he could control his berserk form or something. That's what I kind of expected, was that he would be able to control it or something. I was like, okay, that would be, an understandable power and pretty cool. But throwing in these elements with also not showing like we know that their power comes from their blood, and you've shown no other Oni with the ability to use any element. And the Kenshin guy gets talked about 1-2 episodes ago, and then suddenly the big thing was that he had elements to his powers. I thought that was stupid.
He has elements. Yeah, the elements to his descendants, man. I mean, I think that we're still just learning about the lore and the story of the show, man. I think it's dope. I think Blood and Fire is dope. But with that being said, guys, what are you gonna rate this episode?
Well, he already brought the fire. I'm gonna give him the dumpster. It's fucking negative. Which zero was a negative? Like -0 would be the proper fucking shit
for this episode.
Yes, bro. This whole thing is a series. I'm tired of watching this shit, bro. This is ass. And what's gonna make it worse is I'm gonna get on fucking X while I'm looking at our shit. I'm gonna see a dumbass post of this anime in this episode. I'm gonna see a picture of him on fire, and somebody's gonna say, "This is peak anime." I'm like, no, it's not. It's not.
It's a bunch of It's a 4 for me. I think the episode was fucking. I don't think it was good. The more we see of this, the more I keep going. I hope the series will get better, but it doesn't. It keeps getting worse.
This is fucking crazy, man.
Like, think like I would have had a higher rating if they stuck with the berserk shit. This would have been a perfect time. Like maybe when he goes berserk, he draws in blood that's out in the environment that's close by. Whatever reason, he can attract that shit to him, and then he regains his blood because he's been shooting blood willy nilly, and people been getting stabbed and killed all around him. And now he has a berserk form back, and he has blood, and now he can fight again at full strength or more true power only strength. That would have made more sense than introducing some fucking fire shit. But we just got some plot armor bullshit that they forced into us.
It wasn't plot armor, and it wasn't forced, bro. It wasn't forced. If they never explain these abilities, you'll be sitting over here saying like, "Oh, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Why would they introduce this and not explain it?" So what they did was they introduced it, they explained it, and now you're calling it forced. Like make it make sense, man. It's not.
I'm okay. I just told you. They explain how the powers work. I think that personally, I don't know why you're hating so much on that. I think that's okay. I just think the element shit is stupid. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
It worked for Avatar.
It's not,
it worked for Avatar.
Like, that's not the same.
Like there are such differences. Like with these two different shows, like this one deals with blood, and then suddenly they're like, "Hey, we're going to just put elements in."
That's like saying Core ran out of water, and then all of a sudden, when she gets knocked out, gets up, and all of a sudden there's fire. You're like, wait, what? So yeah, this is the secret ability of the water tribe.
Are going to be other fucking kids in his class, and water is going to be the Saul dude.
You think so? That'd be so shitty.
100% going to be him because he despises Shiki, the main character. They're polar opposites, like they hate each other. He's gonna be the fucking water one. Like you're already kind of getting like who they're gonna be. I bet the fucking flower petal dude will be Wind. Like it is textbook shonen,
I could definitely see that.
Badly done.
Oh my god! All right, guys. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up tonight, man. I'm giving this episode a 7, man. Wasn't bad at all. Definitely way better than Got You Akuda. Just put that out there like that.
Bullshit. That actually gave us lore and reason to understand the world.
This shit gave us lore too. This shit gave us lore too. And this world builded as well. And then also too, man, the dialogue between the Momotaro and Shiki, man. Man, all right, man. All right.
No, don't even get me started on talking about the female characters in the damn show.
Hey, y'all guys, go ahead and give your closing comments, man. For tonight's episode.
Like in its entirety, or
in its entirety, man. In its fucking entirety.
Okay.
I'm just ready for 2B Hero X. I want to see the season finale. I'm pumped.
Get your popcorn ready.
Heck yeah. 100%.
Popcorn and your tissues, because we about to lose fucking 2B Hero X and Dan. Gotta find some other shit to talk about, man.
Lord just gone too next week.
Oh shit, hey, Lord of Mystery? God damn.
Might as well pick up Shield Hero. Pick up Shield Hero and Yaba.
Oh man.
Water Magician.
You said what?
Water.
Yeah, let's pick up
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Let's do Tomb Raider.
Nah.
No,
we ain't doing Tomb Raider.
Anyways.
I just went. Yeah, man. So I'm still watching Water Magician, man. It's okay. It's not bad. I haven't recommended it to you guys because I know that I know the level and standard of anime that we watch over here.
Do you?
He's the one that referred to Oganaki.
I mean, the concept of the show is good, man. I just think that it's taking a while for the execution part to come through. But anyway, if y'all have anything else further to say, man, we can go ahead and wrap this one up.
I think I'm all good here. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.
Yeah, thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody tuning in, man. It's been another great episode of Where's My Anime. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching another episode of Where's My Anime.
Great appreciation to those who like, subscribed, and viewed today's episode.
If you agree with what I said today or disagree with what Dab had to say, please drop it in the comment section. We will reply. And as always, I'm your boy Jay Sama.
And I'm Dab. We'll catch you on the next season, the next episode of Where's My Anime.
You heard?